Hello, friends. Okay, let me check my volume there. Okay, we're good. Oh, that's nice and bright. That's good. Okay, so let me start by saying, so I hurt my finger earlier and we didn't have any grown-up band-aids. So you guys get a look at Zuma from Paw Patrol on my finger tonight. And this is what we get for having a streamer with small children and who doesn't remember to get adult band-aids. So we get Paw Patrol band-aids tonight. I'm sorry. I know it's distracting, but I needed a band-aid. Okay, let's go ahead and scroll on through, see who we got. Kenny, hi Kenny, hi Tracy, Ariane, Roslyn, hello. Yes, Roslyn, you remember now, which, by the way, we released, I'll show in a second, but I released a new coloring page today, and members get 50% off that page. So check the community posts for the, like it's a members only post, but check our community tab. But I also have, oop, I just hit the mic. That's what happens when you talk with your hands, you end up hitting the mic. But also check the members only section of Discord for the information on that. Okay, let's see. So hi Mary. Yeah, and if anybody hasn't seen it yet, Mary has colored the new Teapot picture and it's gorgeous. All right, so let's see, scroll down. Hi Cindy Lee. Allison says, oh yeah, the member thing, gotcha. Aspie, hello. Let's see. Scroll down. Try not to miss anyone. Oh, my sound is up a little bit on there. Let's see. I'm scrolling. Callie, hello. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anyone. Let's see. Angela. Hi, Angela. Kelly S. Galena, hello. I feel like I'm spoiled with all these streams. Hi, Allie. Yeah, it's been a little, this is the 4th day in a row I've streamed. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I wasn't sure if I was going to, just because I woke up this morning and after a weekend full of streams, my throat was feeling a little rough, but it feels fine now, so yay. Let's see. It's supposed to be studying for uni exams, but this looks like a much better option. Well, I don't want to say that I'm going to endorse you now doing your homework, but I will say I'm glad you're here. Let's see. You're supposed to be recording a song right now, piano. Ooh, Allie, are you a pianist? That's cool. Very cool. Is your stuff anywhere that we can hear it? Hi, Steve. Let's see. Okay, make sure. Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Okay, it jumped up all a second. Oh, I see Michelle. Michelle. Okay, so if I missed anyone, I apologize. Let's see. A little bit, Allie. Yeah, a little bit. Well, truth be told, I made an appointment with the ENT because I feel like the pain that I'm having shouldn't be having it anymore after I've had a tonsillectomy, so I'm going to go see what he has to say. But maybe he'll just tell me I'm talking too much. Maybe he'll just tell me it's allergies. Who knows? Okay, so this weekend was the Spooktober Colorathon, which I gotta say, Belinda and Shelly did a fantastic job organizing and everything. And I'm a singer more than a piano player. Another life. I had 2 albums. Allie, please post it in the Discord. If you are in the Discord, Michelle, thank you. He's gonna say shush and lay off the coffee. I definitely didn't have a cup of coffee at like 6 o'clock tonight. Can we get some? Can hear you? Oh, okay, sounds good. Can we get some hypes in chat for Michelle? Thank you. Oh, put exclamation point, hype, exclamation point. An extra exclamation point. Hi, Jean. Or you can use those handy dandy emotes. Let's see, as soon as mine pop up here. It's like the first time I open them up for stream, it's always a little sleepy. I really need to remember to open up my emotes beforehand, but it's because I use them through OBS, so. There we go. Perfect. Thank you so much, Michelle. Fun way to start off the stream. But anyway, so we had a very, tight 2 hours where we wanted to get Evelyn. Oh my goodness. And it's such a happy box. Can we get some hypes in chat for Evelyn? Thank you, Evelyn. Oh my gosh. You all are so sweet. So sweet. Seriously, you're always making me like smile ear to ear. My cheeks are always sore when we're all done. So we had a really tight 2 hours, and so I wanted to I wanted to fit so much stuff in within that time, and so today we'll switch gears, go back to kind of our normal thing. So we were working on this before the colorathon, and we're gonna finish this one up today. She was very happy, Mary. She was very happy. Well, the funny thing is my son hasn't lost any teeth yet, and so he was he was very sad that, you know, this is his sister's, like, what, 8th time, 6th time losing a tooth? I can't keep track. She's lost a lot of teeth, and he hasn't lost any yet. So he was very sad that he didn't get to. So what he got to do was write a letter to the Tooth Fairy reminding her to please come back when he loses his teeth. And so Tooth Fairy was kind enough to respond and leave them a very pink sparkly note. Yeah, so we're gonna finish this one up today. I touched on this briefly at the beginning of the colorathon last time. And Kat was lovely enough to send me this, and so the Ugly Green Giant visited too. Wait, Ugly Green Giant? What's the Ugly Green Giant? Oh, jealousy. A little bit. He was telling me today that he wished that they had been born at the same time, because he's very... I mean, this isn't me just tooting my kid's own horn, you know, but he's very intelligent, and he sees a lot of things that his sister gets to do, and he would really like to do them too. And he gets frustrated because he sees her being able to do things, and when we tell him he's not, you know, old enough for it yet, he gets very discouraged. And so he was talking tonight how he wished that they were born at the same time so they could do it the same thing. So it was pretty cute. But this is her Christine Caron's fantasy and fairy tale characters. Here, let's zoom out. Are we as zoomed out as we can? We're gonna lift this just a little bit so we can get a little bit more of the page in, and let's get this in focus here. There she is. Boop. Okay, so we are gonna flip through here. Now what I usually do is I scan these in, and then I like, these ones are a little bit darker. It's really interesting to see how her newer stuff that she puts out now, how her style has changed. So what I'll usually do is I will scan these in and I'll lighten them a little bit, because she made a lot of these drawings early on pretty dark. So we've got some cute pirate ones. She's got down at the bottom some of the names. Some of them are based off of like actual fairy tale characters that you know. Thank you again, by the way, Evelyn. I was very excited to get this. I can't wait to color in some of them. There's just so many pictures and so little time to color. And then Troll Girl and Fox. This one's really cute. I like the little fox. Troll Girl and Raven. There's a few Troll Girl ones, but then later on you get into like recognizable characters. So Mermaid Shoes. That one could be like colored like Ariel. Mermaid's Heart. I really like this one. I think this one could look really cool. Jellyfish Mermaid. Now there's another one similar to this one that I think could be Create Space Paper. I don't think it's Create Space Paper. It feels thicker, a little bit thicker. Well, it says independently published. If this is, I don't know, does anybody who has this book know if it's Create Space Paper? If it is Create Space Paper, it's not as bad as I seem to remember it being. And honestly, if this is Create Space Paper, I might not be entirely opposed to making a book using Create Space. I don't know. Shannon, you know Create Space, and you like Christine Caron. Do you know if this is Create Space Paper? It seems a little different. Yeah, it's thicker for sure. Like, I couldn't tell you. It's not as thick as cardstock, but it is thicker than computer paper. You got yours on Etsy and printed it out? If it is Create Space, then this is much nicer than I anticipated. This one could be really cool with some really neat blending. Since Mermaid's Kiss. This is another one that could be real neat. It's interesting. It's got like real fuzzy lines, but I think that could make for a really cool picture. I don't know why. I imagine her like a green color, but she's got like tentacles. I suppose you could do it in like a red. This is Ocean's Own. This one definitely reminds, it says Witches Squad, but truth be told, it reminds me of, oh gosh, what is the mom's name on, I'm not sure that all Create Space Paper create equal. Oh, interesting. Hi, Ashley. What's the mom from the Addams Family? That's who she reminds me of, with the long dark hair. Either that or Beetlejuice's wife, because she's got the striped outfit going on. Morticia, there it is, yes. Okay, this one's Shot of Magic. This one could be really cool. You can tell from the printing too that the ink is very glossy, which I think when you have this much printed on it, it could make coloring kind of difficult, like her hair, because this is pretty glossy. So if you I think were to color this one, I think printing it out would be the best. I know she has this one for purchase in her shop. But for me, I would just scan it in and then reprint it out on paper that I like. This is Queen of Hearts, so clearly this is, you know, like Alice in Wonderland style, reimagined. Rapunzel. So now we're getting into the recognizable characters. Then we have Gypsy Girls. This reminds me of like Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Conveniently enough, this one is called Esmeralda. And this is the picture on the front too. It looks like she used Copics for this. Copics or watercolors? I think she likes Copics and watercolors. Oreo! Let's see, Over the Rooftop. So this is almost like, she could be really cool if you colored her like almost gargoyle style, just because of where she's sitting. That's what it reminds me of. I mean, she could just be like an angel style character, but with the wings and the way she's perched, I think that could be really kind of fun and unique too. That's the one I picked, Shot of Magic. Yes, Carolyn, that's how I know it's there. So this is Good and Evil. Again, a lot of dark, kind of glossy, so, you know, recommend scanning in. This one could be cool. This one intimidates me because I really want to make sure that I get like a nice glow and really something to make these reflections in her eyes pop. So this one could have really cool potential. It's like part of me would want to do a blue, but then this also seems like maybe she should have like fiery hair or something. This is Queen of Her World. Then Scent of Spring. Kind of reminds me of like a Hawaiian one almost, but these are daffodils. Oh, little butterflies too. This one's kind of funny. This is Mother's Day. She's got 6 arms. That'd be nice. Or 5 arms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I count 5 arms. And then that's it. And then you got all of her other books that are available here too. This one's kind of interesting because it's realistic portraits. So if you wanted to do something a little bit more challenging, that could be really cool. She's got whole ones on mermaids. There's another characters book. So yeah, she's got a ton of stuff. I love Christine Karen. The picture that we colored on our bonus stream was Christine Karen. Hang on one second, chat. I wanna fix something here. Oh, never mind. It's not gonna let me. Okay, anyway. All right, so then I want to show you just a couple things real quick. So if you weren't here for Spooktober, this is, I'll show you that in a second. This is what we were working on. As soon as we're done with the Teapot, we're gonna pick up on, well, one of these. I'm not sure what. But we'll be working on these until they're done. So you can still find these in Etsy stores. Most of the Spooktober sales, I believe, are going all the way through October. So if you want to see those, go to my Spooktober stream where we saw that. Now, for the new page that got released today is this one. I started coloring it this afternoon, but to be perfectly honest, I ran out of time. So our lovely Mary had an idea the other day of making a bunch of different teapots. And so I started drawing, and this was the first one I came up with. Yes, Mary's Teapot. That we really should, oh awesome, Shannon. I really should rename it and call it Mary's Teapot. I really should. Thank you, Shannon. I used the Lyra Rembrandt, but I also used a white to kind of help blend some stuff. So you can kind of see what my plan is for around here. I based the shape of it off a classic Russian teapot. And my idea is, like, I obviously don't want to copy things exactly, but I think it'd be kind of fun to do like cultural different teapots. There are a lot of really kind of like angular shaped ones. Some Japanese teapots have kind of cool handles on them. So I have some ideas, but I'm not gonna lie, I was really happy with this one. So this one is up in the Etsy store now. And like I said, the YouTube members have a, oh wow, that's really bright up there, have a 50% off coupon that they can use. Hang on one second, I'm just adjusting here. Guess it's just gonna be bright. Oop, too bright. Anyway, they're gonna have a 50% off coupon that they can use. That's better. Better for that, not so good for that. Sorry, I know I'm fiddling. I'm messing with my stuff all the time. I'm never happy with my settings, ever. yeah, so there's going to be more teapots in the future, but I've been working on this one over the last week. So members are going to get 50% off this page. That coupon lasts for a week. So if you're a member, feel free to take advantage of that before it's done. That'll make this page, I think, 99 cents. But so far, that's the first of member benefits. Like I said, I've got a list going on my wall here for ideas that I wanna push out for you guys, but I also want to choose things that maybe don't necessarily make someone feel left out, more like little perks. Look great in dirty greens. Nice. So yeah, that's this page here. I'm doing this one kind of in my own time, but I'll definitely show it to you. I mean, of course I'll post it on Instagram when it's all done, but I am excited with how it's looking. How much do picks typically sell for? I sell all of mine for $1.99 a piece, Tracy. And then bundles are a little bit different. But yeah, so 50% off would bring it to 99 cents. They're not, you know, super high priced. I think maybe if I did, maybe more grayscale, maybe it would be more, I mean, because I see a lot of them and the prices are a little bit higher, but you know, I want my pages to be accessible to everyone. And yeah, it's not too bad, Tracy. So okay, I'm trying to think. I don't think I had any more announcements. I still can't get this subscriber count to fix. Stream Elements doesn't like me, so ignore that subscriber count. I just need to start manually changing it, that's all. But what we are... A little bit, Allie. Well, and you see like how much I'm kind of messing with the lights here around me. It's because when you have lights as close as they are, a lot of times, even this little cam, it can blow out the light if you have a ton of white. It's really hard to get a true balance of how it looks. So by the time, especially when you're doing a work in progress and there's already a lot of white in the picture, so usually by the time the picture is completely done, that's going to be as close as possible. Yeah, the little cam is way white. But see, the thing is, I take this away, and this one, it's not too bad. So it's just, I don't know, the little cam is just meant to be kind of a give you a view of like where my hands are kind of thing, because by the time we zoom in with this, you know, it's much more up close, just to kind of give you an idea of where everything is at. Yeah, see, sometimes it's just position of the light because the cam is right here. I have 3 lights. I have like an umbrella light over here, my regular desk light here, and then I've got a ring light over here to kind of bring balance. But oh, Christmas teapot. That's a good idea, Cindy. I'll write that down. And then that way I could release it like right at the beginning of December. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? Here it is. We'll write that down and we'll put that on the list. And I know I made that huge long list of the fairy houses, but we made a few of them, and I don't want to just like overload the Etsy with just all of one thing. So it's nice to have a little bit of variety. You know, down the line we might make another one, but I think it's good to switch up. You know, no, it's like, oh, it's another fairy house. You know, right? A Christmas teapot. It can be fun. A whole shelf of Christmas. Oh, that could be cute, Aspie. Like have a bunch of like little ones. Just broke another pencil tip twice today. You know, Sherry, the white that I was using on my page today, this one, in just that teapot portion that I colored, this was a full pencil when I started. I don't know what you're using, but this particular Prisma color is just shoddy. You know, every now and then you get one that's just really crumbly and it's just like, oh my gosh. All right, so I don't think there was anything. Oh, there's one more thing, chat. One more thing. I broke my way through 2 years. Oh, no, not Prisma Chartreuse. We are going to do one more thing here before we get started, because I always usually do this when I release a new picture. So today, at some point, we're going to do a giveaway if somebody can win a copy of this new image that got released. So stick around, maybe about halfway through-ish, maybe a little bit further in, we'll do a giveaway for this page. Not for the whole Etsy shop, but just for that page, so someone else has a chance to give it a little color. All right, so we'll do that a little bit later. Whole shelving unit of teapot. That could be really cute. All right, I'm gonna add the word shelf to this, because when I get these ideas, like I start doing a lot of like broad sketches kind of thing and then deciding what it is I want to do. Okay, so let's brighten that one more time. A room full? Oh gosh, I don't know that I could do a room full. Like I haven't even touched some of those wonder rooms that Johanna drew. Like, but That seems like a lot. Right, Allie? Me too. I mean, I know there was a bunch of giveaways this weekend, but we're just doing the one. And like I said, whenever I release a new sticker or a new page, I like to try and do a giveaway with it. And today was the day we released it, so we will be good. All right. So let's go ahead. Where did we leave off at? We did some wood handles. We've got the butterfly. I think we were talking about, I've got a cough drop in my mouth too, so if you hear any clacking, that's just it moving around my mouth. Let's see. I'm working on the Wonder Room and Ivy and Inky Butterfly, and I've been on it for like 2 months. Yeah, I probably would have given up after that long. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, my interest starts to wane a little bit. All right, let's see. Let's do, see, I haven't been thinking on this teapot like at all. Let's do, I think silver. Silver? Or blue? No worries, Evelyn. I totally get that. Oh, it's okay, Allie. I kind of feel like it was such a long weekend and we all had so much fun, but now we're kind of like, what's depressing? Not like depressed, but you know, de-stressing? No, I feel like depressing is still, you know, because we feel like we can all like it was fun and all, but now it's just like, all right, back to our regularly scheduled coloring. No, I like it. I mean, I suppose you could call yourself Ashley, but see, I see Admiral Catherine and I recognize it. Decompress, decompress. Thank you. Decompressing. Thank you. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, we're all sort of decompressing. So, you know, it's more just like, okay, we're chill. We're doing this. Okay, I'm going to see if I can fix how bright this is real quick, because that's driving me crazy. There we go. I mean, it's a little dark now, but compared to what it was, which was a bit much. Okay. That's a bit better, right? A little bit better. Anyway, little cam's not as important as big cam. We got to keep big cam rolling. Depressing is going from a fun weekend to 6 hours of webinars, yeah. Anticlimactic, yeah, Aspie, maybe. But Shannon might kick me out. That is true. At least if you do change it, let Shannon know. Hi, Della. Okay, so let's do, I think like a silver. I think silver could work. But Emily, what if I change it to like David Tennant and then put a photo of him? That'd be cool. I would approve. Could I still call you Ashley, or would I need to call you David though? Because then that might be weird. And talk like the doctor. Okay, you might actually have to do that, Ashley. There you go, Steve. Whoever answers like how I yell for someone to feed a dog in hopes I don't get an echo. All right, so let's see what grays and whatnot we have for silver. So we've got cool grays, which is what I want for silver. So we're gonna get the cool gray deep, Payne's gray, ivory black, and titanium white. We might use the Prismacolor for the white though. Okay. Oop, slide that over. So we're gonna get all of our cooler grays. I don't want any warm grays in this. Okay, so we got these 4 pencils here. And we'll grab our Prisma White. We'll see how long this one lasts. I'm telling you, this has been the most like crumbly white ever. Let's see. I've had this internet handle since 2002. I'm never letting it go. You really shouldn't, because you probably won't get it back. Oh, well, I'm glad, Allie. It's been a while since I've done silver, so I'm hoping I don't let you down. And just a reminder, if you guys don't know, oh my gosh, my thing is getting so full. I need to empty that. We have a Discord now. Loads of stuff happening in there. So feel it's okay, warm grays, I think you. It's okay, warm grays. I think you're still cool. Oh my gosh, Steve. Hashtag dad joke. How did you like it, Della? See, I was watching Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch. That one is much more serious, and I couldn't bring myself to switch from Sherlock to something like, let's watch Sherlock's Little Sister, you know? I don't know. I also tried that Ratched on Netflix last night, but it was a little too much of a psychological thriller for me, so I switched to something a little bit more lighthearted. Although it would be a good show to start if you wanted something kind of like creepy to watch for Halloween. Okay. All right, so let's see. How do we want to do this? I want to create a little bit of a shine. We might have to add a bit of a shine on top of the plants. Oh, it's a movie, not a series. Oh, okay, I didn't get that. In that case, yeah, what did you think? All right, we're not going to start with black. I think we'll start with our darkest gray, which is just cool gray. Let's see. As long as I can watch the Threshold episode, you keep that handle. There you go. I got through to episode 4 before switching it to go to sleep. Of Ratchet, Stargate, SG-1, nice. Me too, Rosalind. Is what on Netflix? Enola? Or no? Yeah, Enola? Is that what it was? Yeah, Enola Holmes. Yes, that one is on Netflix, Alex. So is the regular Sherlock. And Ratchet, yeah. I might have started episode 3, but yeah, I was just like, I've had enough. All right, so let's start with cool gray. And again, for anybody wondering, we are using Castle Arts. David Tennant as Sherlock. Trying to think. I don't know. Benedict Cumberbatch did such a good job. I'm having a hard time imagining anyone modern being Sherlock and me loving it just as much. Thing of it is, though, is I don't think they're making any more Sherlock movies, which is kind of disappointing. Or not movies, episodes. At least they have no immediate plans to, especially with pandemic and whatnot. Actually, I agree, but I can't say that because my husband is watching. I love you, Steve. Just anxiously wait for him to reply. All right, let's go ahead. We're just kind of creating an imaginary line here. I know it's not there, but we're going to put it here. It'll be interesting because I think we're going to be giving this a bit more of a 3D effect than the plants have on it. Okay, I'm not going to lie, Anna. I went from watching him as Doctor Who right about the time I found Jessica Jones, and I watched that, and I'm not going to lie, I was really disappointed that he was a villain. Like, it's one thing for Good Omens, because he's sort of a bad guy, but sort of not. But, oh, he was a creepy bad guy in Jessica Jones, and I'm not gonna lie, it made me sad. I was watching an interview, though, about how somebody asked him, like, you know, a lot of your fans are upset that you played that, you know, because, you know, they loved you so much as Doctor Who, and he said something along the lines of, he's like, well, you know, I'd hope my fans would be happy for me for getting to try, you know, and experiment with different things. So I get that, but it was just... no. Another Sherlock movie? I suppose it could work. David Tennant and Harry Potter. I saw that, you know, way early on, and it was post Doctor Who. I was like, oh yeah, he was in Harry Potter. So I guess he was a villain there. But I didn't have my love for Doctor Who when I initially watched that. It's kind of like when you date someone new and you try not to think about, you know, their ex-boyfriends or ex-girlfriends, and you just, you know, accept that that was part of their past, but you don't necessarily want to talk about it all the time, so you pretend it doesn't exist. So I just pretend, you know, Barty Crouch Jr. was in his past, Doctor Who was in his future, and we're just, actually, I think it might have happened simultaneously, but I didn't see it at that time, so, you know. I think the Steve emoji needs to have a Saturday Night Fever. What, like the finger pointing in the air? I could see that. That could work. All right, we're gonna do another kind of line over here. Saturday Night Steve. Robert Downey Jr. is my American huge crush on David Tennant across the pond. That's hilarious, Angela. So we're going pretty light at the moment, but we're going to darken it up as we go along. I watched Doctor Who since 2012, so it was distance from Doctor Who Tennant. Plus, I liked all the Doctors equally. Really? See, I wouldn't say that I like all the Doctors equally. Oh, Angie, nice. I wouldn't say that I liked all the Doctors equally. Obviously, David Tennant was my favorite. Christopher Eccleston, he wasn't there long enough for me to make much of an opinion. If I had to choose, though, I'd say he's pretty low on the totem pole of Doctors that I liked. Just reach in my hand and try to swat your pencil. Oh, cutie. See, I'm playing with the cat. Hi, kitty. Colin Firth is he's handsome. Grab one of the cat's mouse toys, just roll balls across the screen. Anybody got some string? But what was I saying? Oh right, yeah. So you know, Christopher Eccleston I'm fairly neutral on. The 11th Doctor grew on me after I finished mourning the loss of David Tennant. But the 12th Doctor, I don't know, he's all right. He's all right. And Jodie Whittaker's is kind of in a category of her own, but I don't know. Just came home from lunch and said, "You're watching another one? I thought Spooktober was finished." We're never finished. Aspie's hubby, we will always be doing this. Yeah, actually, exactly. It's never done. It's never done. So we're just going kind of slow because, I mean, a lot of times lighter layers you can always add more rather than take some away, you know? I mean, most of you have seen how lightly usually mine starts and then it can get much darker by the end. But I'm also going slow because I don't want to really overdo it with the silver. Oh, sounds good, Della. Lol, you heard that? Okay, not the classics because I'm too young for them. I'm only 27, but all the current ones up to Matt Smith. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, we're going to add another line of cool gray here. Yeah, when did I start watching Doctor Who? I don't remember when I started it. I do remember I had a bunch of friends that that really enjoyed it. And so I tried to sit down and watch it, but I was just like, it was like super cheesy. And then years later, I came back and gave it another shot. And I was like, okay, yeah, I really like this. Hi, Tanya. Okay, cool gray deep. Okay, this is the kind of medium cooler gray we have here. Which it's pretty close to the other. We might not do much of this one. Yeah, we might not do much of this one. It's too close to the other one, I think. In fact, I'm going to erase that line we just put down. Ate all the snacks? Oh, no! Oh, yeah, Tom Baker's fantastic. I love Tom Baker. You know, the funny thing is the first thing, before I even knew he was on Doctor Who, the only thing I'd ever really seen Tom Baker in, has anybody seen the, I think it was BBC version of... like the Chronicles of Narnia movies. Well, Tom Baker played Puddleglum on I think the Silver Chair. I think is what he was on, and that's how I first became familiar with him. Smith is the best companion, no contest. I can't talk. Smith is the best companion, though, no contest. Agreed, Anna. First Doctor I ever saw was Tom Baker in Classic Who. They used to play it on PBS alongside Monty Python's Flying Circus. Nice. She's spunky. She is. She's definitely bringing something fresh to it. I think what kind of turned me off was, let's see, how do I want to do this? we're gonna grab Payne's Gray, was the fact that her very first season, and it's not entirely her fault just because of what was going on in the world when she came on, but her very first season was extremely political. And watching Doctor Who, I didn't want to be reminded of all the horrible things going on in the world. I just wanted to relax, you know what I mean? Why do I feel guilty for not eating anything? Because I can't tell Tanya what I'm eating. Oh, I'm not eating it. Well, I had that cough drop, I suppose. And I had coffee right before stream. I mean, not right before, but enough that I needed to kind of wake up a little bit. I am using Castle Arts, Alex. Gosh, I know it's really light, but I swear we're going to darken it up. Just be patient with me. I also have some black that I want to add. Oh, Jody. It is a bit controversial. I don't know. Martha, I think, got kind of the short end of the stick. Just because they brought her in, like, she was essentially the rebound companion, you know? And they made her character all, like, moony over the Doctor because they were coming in from the, you know, tete-a-tete that Rose and David had. I think when they brought in Donna, it was fairly refreshing because it was very clear that Donna was not going to be a love interest for the Doctor. So I think that Martha had potential. She just kind of, like I said, kind of got the short end of the stick a little bit. Yeah, Lozzy's gonna hate this if she watches it back, but I like River too. My boys, like from Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, and Matt Smith were their favorite. They couldn't get enough of them. Nice, Terlin. Okay, then Ivory Black. What's your favorite, Jody? Donna is my favorite, and River is in a class all of her own. I know, right? Right, Cindy? Didn't she do such a good job? Mary, we were saying we should rename... I'm using Ivory Black now, by the way. We were saying we should rename it Mary's Teapot. Okay, we're adding our black now. If this was on something a bit more straightforward, it might not be, you know, so kind of complicated, but I want to make sure that we get, you know, we translate some of this shine on here. So I'm going to turn this just a little bit. Well, to be fair, Mary, you kind of started the wheels a turning in my brain for teapots. Ah, Tanya! That's hilarious. Oh, Day of the Doctor. Yes, translate the shine, Ellie. Yes, Day of the Doctor. So good. So good. Well, if we were just doing a shape and not working around the flowers, and I'm like, you know what this is almost going to look like, just because we're creating a bit of a 3D look. Imagine if there was like, imagine like a wire cage. It's like it was built around it, and like the flowers are still standing up. Isn't that kind of what it seems like? Maybe I should add some shadow and kind of make it look like that. That'd be kind of cool, like a little cage of flowers like around it, so it would still make sense that the stems up here aren't bent over onto the edge, you know what I mean? Do it on Wednesday during Mary's stream? Oh gosh, Ashley. I don't think it's entirely my goal to make Mary cry on her stream. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. All right, I'm gonna add some of this Ivory Black, and we'll create a little bit of shadow. My mom has Teapot from Germany. My brother got her when he was in the army. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I am evil, Ashley. Yeah, I don't think my goal will be to see if we can make Mary cry on her stream. I mean, if it's a happy cry, I suppose that's good, but, yeah. Thanks, Deborah. See, and then the shadow would technically stop there because once it's standing up, it's not going to be as close of a shadow. You know what I mean? So we'll add a bit of that here. Aw, nice, Alex. Well, I had tea and coffee today, but one of them was an herbal tea, so I'm kind of just... Not say I have to have one or the other, you know, like every day, but I sort of drink it as needed. That's what I'm thinking, Allie, because it didn't make sense for me to be creating a curve here to create a 3D shape when there isn't a curve on the vine. So the idea is it'd be like a wire flower cage around the pod. Oh, I'm sorry, Evelyn. Well, my stream on Friday will be an evening one also. I definitely, it's definitely just twice a week this week because my voice needs a break, and I'm going to go see the ENT on Thursday. So I will definitely be taking a break until Friday. All right, we're going to create a bit more of an edge here. It's almost weird, though, not streaming on the weekend now after having done it for the last 3 weekends. Oh, cool. Thanks, Allie. Sounds good, Alex. Have a great night. Aw, thanks, Deborah. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I think once we start to darken this up too, it'll really come along because you're going to see the difference between no shadow up here versus shadow here. So it really will look like there's like a flower cage around it. Ooh, nice, Angelo. Yeah, I like peppermint. Okay, this is going to be kind of dark down here. It's a teapot kind of stream for sure. Equal parts apple cider vinegar and honey will soothe your throat. Ooh, but how does it taste? And for me, it's more like, you know, I went through, you know, we had tonsil issues forever. And so I went and I had the tonsillectomy. And so I think what's frustrating for me is because it's just like, you know, I had the surgery to take care of the throat issues. And it's just like, I shouldn't be having any more issues with them, which is why we're going to go back in and figure out what the flip is happening, because I am over it. I mean, because I don't think that it should be just because, you know, I streamed a lot. I don't think it's that. I mean, there are people like broadcasters that, you know, talk, you know, for a bunch of times, like all the time for a living. So I feel like, okay, we had the surgery. This should have fixed the problem. So now we're going to go back and figure out why didn't it fix the problem. So fingers crossed. Or he might just, because obviously my ENT's a bit of a turkey sometimes, and he may just say, oh, it's because you're talking too much, or oh, it's because of allergies, and it said poo-poo on your allergies and talking too much theory. Fix mate. Yes, peppermint is good for upset stomach. Aw, Evelyn. That's what I'm wondering, Deborah. I mean, but it's also been, the surgery was what, in August? We're getting in on 3 months, but I also know that, you know, it takes adults a little bit longer. So I don't know. We'll go talk to him, see what he has to say. And, hot toddies. I've heard of hot toddies. What exactly is in a hot toddy? All right, we're going to grab cool gray and we're going to start adding in a few more layers here. Okay. Oh, you've come, I read that as live. I've come to live for these streams. Oh, well, I'm glad that you're here, Evelyn. We love having you. Were you at last night's, or not last, yesterday afternoon stream? Were you just lurking in that one? Steve and I were talking later. I'm like, oh, I don't think we saw Evelyn yesterday. So just know when you're not here, you are noticed and you are missed because you are so wonderful. Poo-poo on your allergies. Fix me. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm going to say. Well, you know, honestly, he's just... And it could have just been because, you know, at one point after the surgery, I had to call in late because there were some questions about, you know, what was going on with my healing. And he was a bit short with me and a bit grumpy. And I really didn't appreciate it. So I really didn't want to go to my follow-up appointment. But I'm just gonna, now that I know what to expect from him, if you know me in real life, you know that I have no problem, like... I'm not, you know, what they call a Karen or whatever, you know, but if there's a problem, I have no problem, you know, telling customer service like, hey, I paid for a thing, the thing's not working, fix the thing, you know? And so if going in, I know it's got to be, unless he has a legitimate reason to tell me that yes, it's just allergies, or yes, it's because you're talking too much. Like, I want proof. I want to know, why is it that way? Not just, oh, it's this, let's wait and see, you know? So I have my defense in my head already. Whiskey, lemon, juice, and honey. Okay, but if you're a lightweight, does a hot toddy make you drunk? Because that's always a risk with me. I don't drink a ton. And would the whiskey upset your stomach? Just because it's alcohol? Hallie? Yes. Then a good lie down. Exactly, exactly. All right, so that is, I'm really liking how this is turned out. We're definitely going to darken up some of these shadows. That is cool gray. Let's go ahead and grab our Payne's gray. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go in with our white, kind of blend it, and then we'll do another layer of the Castle Arts. Okay, so Payne's gray. There we go. Leave a little bit of a white there. Speaking of customer service, Arteza sent me a set of 72 color pencils because a few in my 120 set had broken core issues. Oh, that's awesome, Deborah. Yeah, Arteza is utterly fantastic. So my kids, they earn points. We don't do allowances. They earn points for different chores. They do different things, you know, maybe if they fold and put away their laundry, if they read for the day, just various things. Anyway, they'd been saving it up for a while, and my daughter decided she wanted a set of her very own fancy pencils, and this ones she chose were the Arteza watercolors. Well, my instinct was to, just because I do Amazon a lot, I was like, oh, I'll just go to Amazon. And then I remember I'm like, no, I'm gonna do Arteza, because if anything ever goes wrong with it, like, their customer service is so good, like they will fix it, you know. And you can't be guaranteed that kind of customer service from Amazon. So I don't ever order anything Arteza from Amazon, just because I like the security of knowing that if there is an issue, which can happen with pencils, just because, you know, they get dropped or whatever, that I can contact Arteza and they'll be like, oh, okay, sounds good, and they, you know, there's no issues at all. All right, yeah, we're definitely going to start with the white now. Oh, that's out a little bit here. Let's see, I can't keep shoving her foot in my nose. Whiskey is a numbing agent. Yeah. They used to numb people up for surgery. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Arteza customer service is great. Seriously, just let me watch Emily. No more kitty toes in my nose. At least it's not like the other end. Fresh ginger, lemon steeped together in hot water, like cool, sweetened with honey. Many singers swear by it. I might have to try that. Amazon's gotten pretty sloppy with their packaging also, yes. You know who did a really good packaging that I got a package today? So the kids' birthday's coming up. We've got Halloween coming up, but because we're not going anywhere, I want to make sure that, you know, we have a legitimate, like, kind of celebration for the kids. So I ordered their birthday stuff and Halloween stuff from Party City. And oh my gosh, I was so impressed the way their packaging came. Like, everything was tightly packed. Nothing was loose. Like, even like the plastic forks, because it was like a birthday set that came, like, it was all like wrapped in foam, so it wasn't knocking around the box. Like, I got here in a decent amount of time. Like, I don't know, you know, when you go into Party City, it almost has a bit of a dollar store feel, just because it's like kind of inexpensive party supplies. But the box that came today, I was just like, holy cow, like, this was really good. Add a little cayenne and garlic to it. Oh, interesting. Now we're making soup, I know, right? Quick question. If you add enough creamer to coffee, is it considered a soup? I mean, you know, because you add dairy to it sometimes. Ah, gross. Blue bomb. Oh, there you go. All right, so now we're going to use our white. Who knows if this is going to totally crumble on here. Thank you, Shannon. Shannon and Kenny are having a commands battle. I love it. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Theory. What if a hot dog is in fact a taco? Think about it. Think about it with the shape of the bread. Okay, a sandwich constitutes what? A piece of bread on top and a piece of bread on bottom with a filling of some sort, right? A taco is a, you know, it's a breaded kind of thing, and it's folded up, but it's connected in the middle, and it's folded up like this and then has meat in the middle. A hot dog is connected bread folded up in there. Or is it a hoagie? I mean, the debate could go on for ages. All right, so white. We're gonna kind of smooth that out, and then we will add more color on top. A hot dog is a taco? You crazy? It could be. It could be. Okay, somebody look it up. Go Google exactly what is, and ask those what is salt. Is cereal a soup? Ooh, is cereal a soup? Okay, someone look up the very definition of a taco, like the exact definition. Because I just bet you that a hot dog falls under the definition of a taco. Or maybe a taco falls on the definition of a hot dog. What is it? Is it, Shannon, was it you that eats it with chocolate icing? Hot dogs with chocolate icing? Is that what it was? Or is it pizza with icing? What am I thinking? Is it pudding? It made your brain hurt. I'm sorry. These are what I like to call quarantine thoughts. No, I'm kidding. What if we just make a monstrosity? A taco dog. That could be genius. Usually fried tortilla that is folded or rolled and stuffed with a mixture as of seasoned meat, cheese, and lettuce. Okay, well, you could put cheese on it. Technically, a hot dog is seasoned meat. Okay, I suppose it's not fried tortilla. Okay, so maybe it's not a taco. Doesn't a taco have to be made with cornbread? Well, but I guess like thinner cornbread. I mean, if you break it down to what it is exactly, yes, it's a deep fried shell, but it is a bread of sorts. Hot dog is a taco. I looked it up. Yes, Allie, it's a taco. I am validated. Huzzah. Spooktober's over, and what do we talk about? Is a hot dog a taco? All right, there you go. See, we're seeing a little bit, and then we'll add some black and stuff, and it will refine kind of the colors, and we're going to define the shadows also. You know, I've heard a lot about fish tacos. I think Steve has had fish tacos. I don't think I've honestly ever had a fish taco. But I'm also a fisherman's daughter, so the idea of putting fish in tacos seems a little weird to me. Starch on the top and bottom that is not connected, obviously a sandwich, but starch on the bottom and two opposing sides is a taco. Therefore, a hot dog is a taco. There are soft taco wraps that could work. It is. Soft taco isn't fried. That is correct. Okay, solving the big issues. Yeah. Side note, my favorite kind of taco, and I do this at home now, but it's like what they do. Oh, crumbly little Prismacolor. It's what they do at Taco Bell, like the cheesy gordita crunch. So now when we're home, because I don't eat Taco Bell anymore, but when we have tacos at home, I always want to have those tiny little tortillas. And so I'll take a little tortilla, I'll sprinkle cheese on it, and then I will just nuke it in the microwave for like 5, maybe 10 seconds, just so that the cheese is melted. And then I will put the hard shell taco inside, fold up the sides, so then you have a layer of tortilla, cheese, hard shell taco, and then all the fillings in the middle. It's so good and cheesy and delicious and yummy, and I can't eat tacos any other way. Like, it's just too delicious. Well, but what kind of fish do you use in them? I mean, is it salmon? Is it, can you use tuna? I feel like tuna would be really gross. Like in a taco, a tuna taco, but then I just realized saying the other one is going to be a little too suggestive and not for YouTube. Fajita, second son's favorite meal. So technically, yes, a hot dog and brats are tacos. See, there you go. Here's a question for you though, because a hot dog by itself, just the meat, is called a hot dog. And then you add the bread, and it's still called a hot dog. Why is it that the name doesn't change after you add bread to the hot dog? It's like a hot dog is still a hot dog, even after it has bread. Because, I mean, if you eat a turkey sandwich, and you put turkey in the sandwich, it's called a turkey sandwich. It's not just called turkey anymore. So, should we change the name to hot dog taco now? Shannon? In Australia, they have stand-and stuffed tacos, so they don't fall all over your plate. Ooh, I like that. My hubby uses salmon in the tacos. Okay. Mahi is good in fish tacos. All this hot dog talk and no mention of chocolate icing. That's a naked hot dog. I'm just saying, I feel like the name should change. Otherwise, every time I make a sandwich, you know, I'm gonna have a tuna sandwich. But the name doesn't change for hot dogs. So if you get the tuna and then you add the bread, should you just be, I'm gonna have a tuna or I'm gonna have a turkey? But then, you know, there's deli meat turkey and there's whole turkey. Like these are the universe's big questions. Oh man, Deborah. Oh man, yes. Shannon likes to dip her hot dogs in chocolate icing. Or is it that you drizzle it over it? Because if I remember correctly, it's just the hot dog and not the bread, right? You like that deep thoughts with Emily Illustrator. You know, like that deep thoughts with Jack Handy. Nope, it's deep thoughts with Emily Illustrator while we color teapots. Oh my gosh. I love this group. It's hilarious. Okay, hang on 1 second, chat, because my phone is dying and I keep it up to make sure that I'm seeing what you guys see and it doesn't mess it up at all. So I'm gonna plug it in 1 second. Hang tight. There we go. Steve, save us! There's no saving you. You're stuck with the hot dog conversation. Best Tuesday conversation ever, right? No, this is exactly. It has nothing to do with anything that's, excuse me, anything that's going on, and it's what we like to call a mindless conversation. Grab a hot dog, a butter knife, and a tub of chocolate icing. Apply, eat, and enjoy. Shannon, I can't remember if I asked this already, but do you cook the hot dog beforehand, or is it just a cold hot dog? Because I gotta say, a cold hot dog, I think, turns me off the idea even more. Lovely set of kitty stream photos for you. Yes! Oh, Ashley, post them in the Discord, and then I can see them after stream. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Toto. No, we're in hot dog land and the food debates. It's only Monday for some of us. Yeah, Monday here too. Tanya, what are you gonna eat? Oh gosh, that's hilarious. What exactly is ketchup or catsup? Is it just tomato sauce? No. Uncooked hot dog? I mean, I suppose technically, but I think ketchup has a little bit of sugar in it, so that makes a big difference. But yeah, I mean, you use it to dip fries in, and it's much thinner, but it's definitely not tomato sauce. It's a whole different kind of thing. Okay, so quick question. Who here has eaten, I was reading an article once, and apparently this is actually, I thought it was just a sauce that my family made, or you know, my mom, but apparently this is something that's eaten, but everybody has their own small variations. So when I was a kid and we would have fish for dinner, we occasionally had, you know, tartar sauce, or but the thing that my mom mixed up, and I still do this as an adult today, is I take Miracle Whip and ketchup and make like a little, I guess it's be closest to like a Thousand Island dressing a little bit. Some people add like different spices and stuff to it, but it's either, it doesn't matter, better if it's cooked and melts the icing a little, I'm sorry, Shannon. I can't get on board with it. Still wondering where I am. I think it's tomato sauce then. Maybe you call tomato paste tomato sauce. No, because we have, like in cooking, we have tomato paste, which is used a lot, like in different recipes. If you're making something that needs like a little bit tomatoey. Tomato sauce is completely different. And you use that sometimes if you don't want to make your own as a base for spaghetti sauce. So there's a big difference. Ketchup is much more refined. Tomato sauce still is a little bit, you can see the texture of the tomatoes, but ketchup is much more smooth, a little bit sweet, and there you go. Ketchup, mayonnaise, and relish with spices. Heinz makes both the sauce and ketchup. Oh no, what is Miracle Whip? Miracle Whip is like mayonnaise, but sweeter. So I think that kind of adds to the sauce a little bit. But I mean, I grew up on it. It's definitely not like mayonnaise. Well, I mean, it's definitely not mayonnaise. It's sweeter, but yeah, it goes on sandwiches and stuff. Like I like a good ham sandwich with Miracle Whip on it. But I also know like some people who have never had Miracle Whip are just like, oh gosh, gross. But no, I kind of like the slight sweetness to it. I mean, I'll eat mayonnaise, you know, if it's anywhere else, but I'm not gonna lie, like when I started getting older and going to Subway and stuff like that, like I was always disappointed they didn't have Miracle Whip in the stores. You've never had Miracle Whip? Yeah, I don't know, Miracle Whip is gross now. Mayo plus ketchup is fry sauce? Okay, that's fair. It's tomato sauce that we dip chips and stuff in. Okay, I've accidentally made a wonderful barbecue sauce, but I didn't write down the recipe. Oh no, I'll have to import Miracle Whip. There you go. Let's see, your ketchup is our sauce. Oh, gotcha. No, I like it. Tomato ketchup is sweet and tangy condiment made from tomato, sugar, and vinegar with seasonings and spices. Yes, the spices and flavors vary, but commonly include onions, allspice, coriander, cloves, cumin, garlic, and mustard, and sometimes include celery, cinnamon, or ginger. There you go. Wow, I didn't realize that was that much. Now I kind of feel like I want to make my own ketchup. That sounds fancy. Oh, yes, Cindy, of course. Tuna fish sandwich, Miracle Whip, tuna, and a little bit of relish. Or chopped pickles if you have that. But like all mixed in. Okay, so now we're going to grab our black again. Okay. And we're going to refine some of these shadows and we're going to add some higher contrast points. I'll have to change the title of this later or something so that people know that we ended up doing silver. I mean, I hadn't planned to do silver. I didn't know I was going to do silver, but it just sort of worked out that way. And I'm not putting it around the whole thing. I'm consistently trying to keep the shadows on the same side. Allie? Crab Louis sauce. Okay, what is Miracle Whip? Yeah, Miracle Whip's like a sweeter mayonnaise. Craving for hot dogs now, and no hot dog in Japan, only sausage. Miss eating sandwich hot dogs with meat sauce. Aww. Well, Rhea, what time is it there in Japan right now? I'm curious. And then we're going to smooth out the edges on these shadows a little bit too, probably with our Caran d'Ache blender. The cats are literally like wrestling outside the door. I don't know if you're hearing thuds, but that's them. Funny kitties. Good Lord. Here we go. Yeah, see, that's coming along. Let's see. Oh, 11:32 in the morning. Okay. Only 1 hour time difference with Belinda. Ah, yeah, it's tangy. 1:30 p.m. in Australia. Nice. And now I'm very hungry. Well, that's what second lunch is for, Rosalind. 10:30 in Boston. Nice. Yeah, you're like an hour ahead of me, Allie. Miracle Whip was originally developed as a cheaper alternative to mayo. It contains the same ingredients, but less oil. Oh, I like that. I just had a sandwich, not a hot dog or a taco. My friend took me out to lunch today and I had a sweet and sour chicken appetizer. Nice. Let's see, what did I eat today? I'm trying to think. I had my regular, like, since I don't like, cereal was a snack for me before, but I've started limiting how much dairy I'm actually eating. And so I've switched now. You know, I realize this isn't totally straight and that bothers me. So my go-to snack has been like pita bread with some sort of fruit and cheese and that kind of thing. So that's pretty filling. So I had that at one point today. And then, oh, Steve made stroganoff tonight. So we had that for dinner. All right, get some of these lines in here. I mean, I know we do so many layers, but sometimes getting that look, you need to do a bunch of layers, you know? Just kind of refining it at this point. I'll look up at chat in just a second. Let's see. Second lunch before high tea and after brunch? Yes. I had a pastry for supper. What kind of pastry, Deborah? Forgot what's today. Steve is pretty awesome. So your stream is around 10 a.m. at me, so now every 10 a.m. in the morning, I'm already hungry. Yeah, you just get a snack before lunch. It works. It doesn't say anything about the color of the teapot in the titles. Yeah, because I hadn't decided yet, so I can always amend it afterwards. Hi, Margot from Brazil. Baklava. Oh, baklava. Okay, so baklava is a Greek pastry, and imagine there's layers and layers and layers of, I think it's phyllo pastry, and there's, I forget what's in between, but there's a really sweet kind of syrup on the top, so it's really, really sweet, but it's really good. But the up version of the Welsh dish. Oh, interesting. I found my planner ruler after tearing apart the desk for the entire stream. Oh no, honey. Okay, okay. So yeah, I used to work at a Greek restaurant briefly in my younger days, and so they had baklava there too. It's really good. Very sweet though, I remember. Extremely sweet. There we go. Just adding in all this. And then we're going to add in some more of our darker gray for the space underneath here. Okay, let's see. Did I get everything on the left side? Let's see. I think that's okay for now. Let's go ahead and add in our cool gray now. Let's see. Oh yeah, pistachios. Okay, yeah, there's nuts. Pork loin. Nice. Walnuts, honey, and lemon. There you go. Can use pistachios or walnuts, I guess, whatever you have. Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Next to tiramisu, baklava is my favorite. Kenny, Steve should tell you about his tiramisu experience in Italy. Steve, you should talk about your tiramisu that you had in Italy. This story is also the reason why I'm not allowed to make tiramisu.
We feed the cat so they don't keep bothering me first.
Okay, and then you'll tell the story. All right, so we're adding in a bit more of this cool gray because really this is so small down here, it would be pretty shaded, so you wouldn't see a ton of detail. So we're going to get a lot of our shine detail is going to be more on top, and this is all going to be darker. Kita's getting her snack.
Kitty snack time.
Okay, put there. Here it goes. It's coming along. Let's see. Hubby's making stuffed pork loin with sweet hash and fresh green beans. Nice. Ooh, banana pudding cake. Okay, now going to talk because I grabbed the wrong pencil for the dark color, and now the lady's face looks like it's bloody. Well, it works out well, Evelyn, because it's Halloween. Black garlic pork loin. Nice.
really want baklava now.
Do you deliver to Australia? Hi, Azalina. Okay, Steve's going to tell his tiramisu story.
Well, first, let me just, I think I put it in chat, but I've had baklava in Turkey from a Turkish bakery. If you've never been to Turkey before, you don't buy bread at a grocery store. You buy bread.
Now, hold on real quick. Chat, are you guys hearing him too? Just because I edit, I've set up the mic so it can hear me. So if you can't hear Steve or he's not coming in clear, let me know and he can come stand closer to the mic. Uh-oh, do I want to hear this? So I'm going to wait to see what everybody says because I don't want you to tell your whole story and then nobody hears it. Loud and clear? Okay, perfect. All right, continue, Steve.
Okay, so in Turkey, you don't buy bread from a grocery store. You buy bread from the bakery because they basically have bakeries cooking or baking bread 24/7 in some places. So you can buy bread, like the fresh bread happens basically every 8 hours. Just so good. And it's super cheap. You get a loaf of bread for 25 cents.
Hot dang.
Yeah, fresh bread every day for a quarter. It was 50 cents in Turkish,
Yeah.
but in Turkish lira, but 25 cents because it's half. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Italy. I did field work in Italy in my undergrad at Pompeii, and we would stay at this hotel right near the site. And the group that I was with, they became friends with the owners of the hotel and like all the employees that worked there because we stayed there for
A few weeks at
3
least.
weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks or so. So we got to know them very well. And one of the family members, this old Italian grandmother, the week that we were leaving, a couple of nights before we all had to go, she made us homemade tiramisu, like an Italian grandma's homemade tiramisu. And I have told Emily that I can never have tiramisu again because
There's no way it could top that.
You can't replicate homemade Italian grandma tiramisu.
And as I am neither Italian nor a grandma, I do not fall under that category.
I'm not saying that you would make a bad tiramisu. I'm just saying.
But it couldn't live up to the hype. And see, I don't even know if I want to follow an act like that. Anyway, that is Steve's tiramisu story.
All right, bye chat. Monday Night Football's on.
Woo! Oh, maybe that explains why Sherry's not here. It's football. Italian or grandma. Yeah, I'm not quite ready to be grandma age yet. I'm just dreading my kids getting old enough for high school. I don't think I can quite get there yet. But although I don't know, like I kind of have this new piqued interest to try and make tiramisu ever since I've actually started drinking coffee, which has been a good 5 years since I started drinking it. But yeah. I don't know. Is it more like challenge accepted? Like I really need to try? There you go. See, I'll make it, and I'll make it really, really good. Hi, Bo! I'll make it really, really good. I'll make it really, really good, and then I'll give it to me and the kids, and then I'll tell Steve, no, sorry, Steve, you can't have any, and then he can just, watch us eat it. No, I'm sorry, you said it wouldn't be good enough. You can't have any, just me and the kids. La, la, la. What is grandma age? I'm not sure. But, I assume if she has grandkids, that obviously makes you a grandma. So, I don't know. I was not there. Pompeii was... Tanya, I'm going to get a Slurpee. Ooh. Pompeii was before Steve and I actually started dating. So, I heard, all these stories later. Turkey, though, was while we were together. I live in Gay to Italy, and our neighbors own the local bakery. They leave pastries by... Oh my gosh, Della. Oh. Oh, nice, Chai. The way he tells the story, I imagine that she is, like, imagine the picture you get in your head when somebody says... Italian grandmother, like a very stereotypical image pops into my head. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm not quite ready to be there yet. All right, this is coming along. We're just sort of refining things at the moment. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and grab Cool Gray. And I said chai again. It's shy, not chai. Shy. I gotta remember that. All right, cool gray. See, because whenever I see your name, I think like a chai latte from Starbucks. But I know better. I know it's shy. It's not chai. Get it together, Emily. Here we go. What do we think? Is it looking silvery? Or is it just looking like a big old gray stripy mess? I think we'll definitely use some Posca and add like at least one like straight white highlight for sure. I mean, it's been a while since I've done anything like in silver, you know what I mean? Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we're gonna grab our white. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Allie. Looks like stainless steel. Ah, that's fair. Maybe it's because I'm seeing in my head like my stainless steel kettle on the, I'm still waiting to be a grandma, which will never happen. Aw, Cindy. All right. We're gonna use our white and we're gonna blend this out a little bit more. Yeah, so maybe this ended up, I think for silver it would end up with stronger highlights and shades. I think Jennifer Zimmerman has done some really good silver tutorials. Definitely silver? Okay. But yeah, because I think in my head when I was, because while I was doing this, I was trying to remember like where should these highlights and stuff fall. And so I was thinking to my because, you know, kettle, I was thinking to my stainless steel kettle that I have on the stove. Okay, let's smooth some of this out. Yeah, we'll definitely use some Posca. For sure. There we go. Okay. Ashley? Okay, Ashley, you and Shannon are in the same club then. It's the drop the phone on face club. Actually, who am I kidding? I'm in that club too. I can't even talk. I've totally done that. The worst part is, I think when I did it, I'm pretty sure Steve saw me do it. So, that's hilarious. Okay. Smooth that out. Okay. I feel like I want to add a bit more shadow from the cage. Let's see. It's a club that hurts. Yes, exactly. Good night, Ashley. Okay, my boss is Italian. When his 80-year-old aunt found out I had never had cannoli, excuse me, she made a dozen for me. Oh my God, they're now my favorite dessert. Oh, I want Italian cannolis. Excuse me. A drink real quick. All right, so we're gonna grab our cool gray. I suppose this is taking a little bit more time than I had anticipated, but I really wanted to make sure we did this well and I didn't want to rush it, you know what I mean? There we go. Let's see. You gotta take it slow. Exactly. I fell asleep with my tablet on my face. Oh, that sounds more painful than a phone, Cindy. Yeah, sometimes if you want to get the right layers, like you can't rush it. And if you rush it, then it just ends up being too messy, you know? So you really just gotta kind of take your time and really think about where you want little parts to go, you know? It's okay to go over things a few times to make sure that you have the look that you want to get. Okay. All right, how are we thinking that looks? Does it look kind of raised from the rest of it versus what's up here? I feel like it does. I don't know if we need something more dramatic. It's funny because she brought them in and Lou went to grab one and she slapped his hand and told him, no, I made them for Evelyn. Oh, I love that, Ev. Ev, only reason I realized it was you because of Rig's pick. Oh, yeah. Oh, next to the names? Yeah, Dorothy, those are badges you get for members. What's it called? Late at night when I'm watching streams. Looks good? Okay. I just wanted to make sure there was enough kind of lift from the rest of the teapot. All right. So we're going to grab a Posca pen now. I'm also wondering if I should do like an edge of Posca. Again, for those of you in here, I apologize for my Paw Patrol Band-Aid here, but we were all out of grown-up Band-Aids. I'm wondering if I should do like a highlight on the edge, but I don't know. Posca's also nice because once it dries, if you don't like it, you can just kind of scrape it away. Oh, thanks, Cindy. Okay, so let's do one right here, okay? We'll see how it looks. See, there's some white already there. This isn't coming out super strong. Hang on. Let's kind of prime this a little bit here. Yeah, sticky notes. There we go. That's better. Okay. Once this dries, we may add a little bit of a line like over where the crease is and kind of smooth out this edge here. But for now, we're just going to put the straight up kind of highlights, but I'm not totally sure how happy I am with that. But let's do one over here. We're gonna roll with it. So okay. Yeah, I think we'll have to go back and we did that bend, but we're gonna separate it here. Okay, let's just see what it looks like because this part wouldn't be whited out. How would it look if I got rid of that black line? What if you did a highlight right above the crease? Ooh, like right here? Because like I said, we can always scrape this away if we don't like it. Ooh, yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, Allie, that's good. Okay. Something clear and defined. Ignore the shaky hands. I blame the coffee. Here we go. Ooh, that did it. Oh, that did it right there. Good job. Thanks. That's a great idea, Allie. My dreams adult and children vanity size. We're entitled to some whimsy fun too. I like it. I like it, Angela. Yeah, that fixed it. We need to fix this edge up here. This is too, like, I'm going to blend that with a little bit. He's brainstorming, Michelle. He's brainstorming. He hasn't decided what he wants to do exactly yet. Okay, I'm gonna try covering up this white line with white and just kind of see what it does for it. Because like I said, we can always scrape it off after it dries. So let's see what this does for it. And now you can still kind of see through it, but you can always go over on another layer. There we go. Oh, I kind of like that. Yeah, I like that. All right, we're going to turn this way. I know it's upside down, but bear with me. I think it really helps to define it a little bit. Then once it dries, we can go over the border with a second layer of Posca here. There we go. Yeah, I like that a lot. Look how blown out this little camera is. Here, if we shade it with the light. Tilt it that way. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, that was a really good idea, Allie. Thank you. All right, let's go over this just a smidge more. Because we still have the handle to do also. Sounds good, Angela. Get some sleep. There we go. Trick is when you're doing your second layer of this Posca pen is not to press too hard because you don't want to like scrape up what's below. That's one of the reasons that I like Posca over gel pen for this, because gel pen sometimes with the metal nibs you can kind of scrape up what was there previously. Yeah, I think the Posca works really well with it. See, my hubby told me coloring is for kids, not adults, so I threw a pillow at his head and told him that I love coloring. I'm throwing a virtual pillow at him too, Cindy Lee. This is not children's coloring. Look at this. A child wouldn't color this. Agreed, Allie. Ever since I figured out storing it point down helped with the ink too, I definitely use it a little bit more that way. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, when I come across a stranger who's never heard of adult coloring before, I do feel a little silly sometimes trying to explain it, but eventually they get it. There we go. Here we go, that's nice. I almost wonder now if we should make this a bit thicker. And then I don't think we'll do the ridge one again. And then we'll smooth out these edges. But I need to wait for it to dry before I go over any of these little edges to kind of clean that up a bit. Yeah, that's turning out nice. I like that. Although I always feel funny when I say that because it's like I'm tooting my own horn, which I find is kind of silly for me, but hey, I like the way that turned out. Okay, cool gray. Let's see. No, I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to let that dry for a little bit longer before we fix any of that. Let's come over here and do the spout. Right? Yeah, it looks right here. Let's drop this down just a little bit. There we go. Let's see. Does that look too dark? There's my phone here. Yeah. He's been full heck today. That's hilarious. I'm gonna pop this out here so I can put this back in front of me. Here we go. Because I also like, because what I see on my computer, like my desktop is a lot brighter, but I assume that what I see on my phone is what you guys also see. So if I can adjust here and then double check on my phone that it doesn't look too weird, then it helps. So I think I want to create a little bit. Let's turn this just a little bit. When I was a kid, they had color by number books aimed at adults. My mom and dad had their own set of crayons. We were told we could not touch them. Oh, I like that, Deborah. All right, we're going to add a little bit of white here on top. Now you have to be careful when you're working this close to the Posca because you could also scrape the Posca up. So, yeah, we're going to do a little bit of extra highlight next to that white line so it doesn't look so broke in the sharpener. Come on, Prisma. I expect more from you. Of course, I don't know. Do I expect more from Prisma? Probably not. I swear I think I've got raccoons and possums on the back porch tonight. Not sure what they all knocked over, but I know. Oh no. Yeah, because you obviously like you don't want to go out there, so you just have to kind of listen to them kind of go nuts on everything. It's like, ah. We had a raccoon at the house growing up that always came and ate food there. It was funny. I feel like I want to do a little bit here as well. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Ah! Prisma, why? I'm barely touching. Why must you break, Prisma? Okay. All right, and then we're going to... Where's Cool Gray? Oh, thanks, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Steve was watching Monday Night Football, and so I was like, I bet you Sherry's watching Monday Night Football too. We confront a possum before raccoons. I don't want to confront any of them. All right, Cool Gray. All right, we're just gonna kind of gently, not too hard because I don't want to scrape this up, but I'm just smoothing out that edge of the Posca there. Okay. A little bit here. Just gently, gently. Same thing here. There we go. And same thing there. Okay, and fix this corner here. There we go. All right. I think I'm pretty pleased with that. I feel like it's off just a little bit still, but I mean, I'm not going to spend all night fiddling with this, you know? Because at some point we actually do want to finish it, right? I think this needs to continue over. Yeah. Just a little bit. It's broken just a smidge. Yeah, honestly, I could probably spend all night fiddling with this. It's my need to meddle showing through. Let's see. Thanks, Deborah. Like when my friend is introduced as a professional photographer and someone asked if they use a real camera instead of a phone and they say no, as it's Time magazine covers, telling what you do is tough. Yeah. Chef's kiss? Aw, thanks, Allie. I had a rat as a pet once, but that's just because I rescued it, and I don't think I'd ever voluntarily go and get a rat. All right. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's 10 o'clock. Oh, really? Did we really spend like an hour and a half? Probably closer to an hour. Oh my gosh, we were going to do a giveaway too. I got so wrapped up in that. Let's pull up Nightbot and do a giveaway while we work on the rest of this. Okay, giveaways. Our keyword is going to be, what's our keyword going to be? Let's do, kettle. Okay, type in the word kettle, K-E-T-T-L-E, and you'll be entered for a chance to win a copy of the new Teapot coloring page. There we go. Oh, my ring got caught on the camera. So type in kettle if you want a chance to win a copy of that coloring page. All right. Actually, let's work on the handle. I think the handle would be good. All right, we're going to grab our black. All right. I'm gonna kind of do these at the same time. I have yet to do any sketches or Inktober. I'm annoyed thanks to my main sketchbook for... Yeah, I thought about trying to do Inktober, but I was just like, I'm not gonna have time. So yeah, type in the word kettle if you want a chance to win a copy of the new coloring page. Funny thing is I'm humming along with the song, but if you guys can't hear it because it's too low, then I'm probably just sound like a crazy person humming a song. Here, get the music going. In that case, well, now it's loud. I know, right? I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. Oh, Brian's here. Hi, Brian. Oh, now it's not. Yeah, I turned it up for just a second. Okay. Just kind of creating this darker section here for the handle. Hi, Diana. We're just working on the handle for our little teapot here. We're gonna roll, Diana, and for those of you who just came in, type in the word kettle for a chance to win a copy of my new Teapot coloring page. Not this one, this is Johanna's. But yeah, type in the word kettle if you want to get in the giveaway. We're gonna roll here in just a second. There we go. Okay, And then let's go ahead and jump right to Payne's Gray. Aw, thanks, Diana. All right, we're gonna roll here in just a minute. Awesome, Marilyn. Kettle, 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 kettle. And we're gonna smooth this out with white, and then we'll add some more definition. There we go. Working that out a little bit. All right. Do you guys know what song Polly put the kettle on? Polly put the kettle on. Polly put the kettle on. Polly put... Wait, is that copyright? No, it's a nursery rhyme, but yes, I know it. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. 18. That's about right. That's right. Aspie. You're an active chatter there, because it gives me the, you know how you've seen it on Belinda's where it's got the, if people are actively talking, it'll pop them up here, and then you get the little blue dot if they say anything. By the way, sorry I missed yesterday's stream. I sat down to do the puppy snuggles for your stream, fell asleep. Oh, but you know what? That probably just meant that you needed sleep. Sometimes when you just fall asleep and then sleep for a while, like it just means you need the sleep, you know? So that is okay. All right, so we are gonna count down to 20 here. All right. Oh, Kelly got in kettle. Awesome. All right, 20. Perfect. They usually giveaways are about people that enter. It's about half of what your actual live stream count is. So half is usually about right. All right, so 10, 9, 8, 15 hours of sleep. Oh man, you must have been feeling so good after that. Either that or at the point where you were like overtired. All right, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Loretta, you're a winner. Congratulations, Loretta. That's awesome. Okay, well, you know the drill. Well, actually, I think, Loretta, I have your email. Let me just write down your name so I don't forget. Because sometimes the email, like when I have you email me, it's nice because it helps me keep track. But I'm pretty sure I have your... Oh, you weren't feeling well? How are you feeling today? There you go. All right, Loretta, I wrote your name down. I will email that to you later, Loretta. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I have your email already. And you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and roll a second one too? All right, so we're going to roll again. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? We're going to roll again. B&D Crafts, Brian, you won. Brian, I don't think I have your email. So Brian, let's go ahead and here is exclamation point email. Okay, and just shoot me an email, Brian, so that I can have your email, and then I will send you over the coloring page. Congrats. Oh no, Aspie. I was calling. I was like, oh, where's Aspie? Yeah, I'm sorry. We did 2 of them. Oh. Oh, I'm glad, Loretta. I'm so glad. All right, let's go ahead and grab the white. Yay, winners! Yay! All right, we're gonna use white. Blend, blend, blend. Gosh, I can feel this about to give. Darn crumbly Prismacolors. There we go. And we'll do the white around the handle too. Basically anything that's going to be this kind of silver stainless steel color, we'll get the white outline around it. Here you have the weather messages. Oh yeah. Oh wait, feeling better was a combination of lack of sleep and weather change. Oh yeah. Sometimes if it's pretty extreme weather change, I'll get a full-on migraine. Loretta, you don't have to do that. Are you sure? I will put that between you and Aspie, okay? I will let you two decide. Whatever you want to do, and then just let me know. Okay, but that's very sweet. Smoothing this out. Okay, there we go. Are you going to do the leaves silver also? That is a good question. Probably not. I'll probably do this little part under here silver, but the leaves, I think because I have these green leaves, I'll probably do green and like a normal mushroom color here. All right, and then let's grab... Well, you girls decide, and then what? Yeah, okay. So Aspie, shoot me an email then, so because I don't think I have your email. So shoot me an email. No, under the leaves. Yeah, this area right here. Yes, this will be silver, and then these leaves will be regular green colors. Span of 48 hours went from the high 70s to low 80s to being in the 40s. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's like major ingredients for a headache. Easy, easy, easy. That is so sweet, Loretta. All right, so we're just adding in just some regular black. And I'm not going to end right at 10:30. There's no way I'm dragging this out to another stream. We will be finishing this today. Definitely, definitely. Okay. This. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get that. Okay, I'm going to use the Cran d'Ache blender here. Just want to smooth out this black just a smidge. Okay. There we go. All right. And then we're going to do... no, we're gonna take this way here. I know I'm like going back and forth here, but it's like as I look at it, I go, I want that to be a little bit different, or I want that to be a little bit different. I hem and haw over things quite a bit when I'm working on it. All right, these little kind of little screw things into the teapot, those need to do it. And then, like I said, we're gonna do kind of like a white outline around the handle as well. Okay. So let's get... Aw, that's so sweet. Okay, a little bit there. And there. Let's grab our Payne's Gray. Just a little bit there. Okay. Then grab our white. And white here. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and grab our Posca. Okay. I know I'm covering it, but that's just because I want to make sure I don't mess up the lines here. We still have that butterfly to do also. Okay. Is this in focus? I feel like it's slightly... There we go. And let's zoom out just a bit. Darken that just a smidge. There we go. Now you can see it a little bit better. There we go. It's coming along. These white lines would stand out more too if you did like a background or something, but we're not going to do a background. We're gonna keep it nice and simple. I thing of it is, though, is that if you do Posca first on black lines, it gets pretty simple to kind of put color over the top. Sorry, I'm missing chat. Let's see. The power of Posca. Yes, I know. Exactly, right? Posca is fantastic. Okay, we're going to turn this way here. It's raining here, and with the plumbing issue, we have water both inside and outside the house. Oh, no, Aspie. Oh, Ev, I'm so sorry. That has got to be rough. Have you tried? It's funny. Sometimes my knees hurt a lot also if I've been like sitting at the desk, because I have a tendency to sit crisscross applesauce with my feet tucked under because my feet are always cold. But if I do that for too long, my knees get a little sore. And so my instinct was to always use heat on my knees because it felt better, but my doctor actually said that you should ice your knees instead. So usually when my knees start hurting, I'll throw an ice pack on top of them. Aw. Well, it's very sweet. You know, let's go ahead and do this line white also. There we go. That's better. I'll be glad to have this page done, though. I think it'll look really cute by the time we're done. Let's see. My assistant scolded me that I was going to mess up my liver, but I can't take ibuprofen. No, that's fair. I mean, Tylenol is a little bit easier on it than that. I mean, as long as you're not taking it more often than you're supposed to. The problem with Tylenol versus like ibuprofen is an anti-inflammatory. So generally it would work better than Tylenol, but if you can't take it, that's the problem. So, I think Tylenol you can take like what, every 4 hours? So if you're taking it more than the 4 hours, then yeah, that can cause some issue. But as long as you're following the bottle, you should be okay. Oh, Aspie, I'm so glad. Oh, sinuses and allergies? Yeah. Yeah, my daughter had an allergy flare-up the other day, and she was just like miserable all day. But then by evening, it kind of like evened out, and so she was okay. But yeah, we definitely have our allergy days here as well. Okay. I'm gonna let that dry for just a second before we cover up the rest of that line. But I really like how that white Posca pen has made this look, even though there's still black lines and everything here. Just having just the silvery part of it lose the black lines, I think is kind of interesting. I like it. Arthritis. My knees and ankles are horrible with arthritis from when I danced. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Lived here all my life, so it's the only place I've known. I've never had sinus issues till about 5 years ago, and I have them day in and out. Oh, no! Oh, interesting. A topical one. That could be cool. When I was pregnant, my joints, you know, because all your muscles are loosened, my joints hurt me something fierce. So I worked at a winery when I was pregnant with my daughter, and I had to wear like those icy hot packs on my knees because it was just killing me. It worked. It worked. It was a weird, icy hot is a weird sensation, but I had to wear those on my knees all day while I was at work. Here we go. And then let's add a smidge more right here. There we go. All right. Oh my, upside down. Oh yeah, ibuprofen is too rough. I had to stop taking it too because I took it for a while for my headaches, and it just, yeah, it was not good. All right. Oh, that's looking cool. I like that. Yeah, that's real cool. Okay, let's do this spout here. I'm gonna turn it this way. It'll be a little bit easier. Yeah, Evelyn, I know that cannabis isn't legal in every state, but there are some states that have a certain level of CBD oil that is legal. So that could be something worth looking into. Not For the sake of the YouTube channel, I am not endorsing anything like that because I don't know what the rules are, but I have heard of successes. I mean, I've never tried it myself, but okay. Ivory black. So we're gonna have, how do I want to do this? This is lighter on the outside. If we're going to continue the continuity here, let's put this here. Okay. There we go. In between the flowers here. And there. Go. A little bit here. Sorry, I know I'm getting kind of quiet. You can tell I'm concentrating when I start to get quiet. Oh, yeah, that's fair, Evelyn. That's fair. All right, cool gray. Okay, I want to grab Payne's gray. We're going to add a little bit right along this side here. And here. Okay. Now we're going to use our white. Good night, Dorothy. Thanks for hanging out. There we go. Try not to cover up this previously colored leaves here. We might refine that black stem here in a little bit. I hate it when you catch a piece of colored pencil underneath. And it creates a little bump and it's like, no. Okay. All right. I think that's okay. All right, so let's go ahead and take this black here. Fix that stem. So we're keeping that consistent. Add a little bit more shadow here. I know technically this isn't part of the cage, but if we want consistency with the flowers, I'm adding this shadow here also. There we go. All right, now let's take our Posca. Aw, thanks, Ezelina. Okay. I feel like I want to take a little bit here. Since we're going to make this white, I want to make sure there's a clear definition of where this spout begins and ends, you know? Okay. And here. There. Turn it upside down. Trying not to cover up anything more than what I want to cover up. Apologize if I'm slightly less chatty, concentrating. Don't want to mess it up. I like a lot better back when they... Oh gosh. From the nape of your neck? Oh gosh. That sounds painful. Also slightly balding. I think if they did that all the time, I'd probably get headaches. I don't know, how frequently does that happen? And also, do they take like a clump or do they at least limit it? All right. What do we think about that? I think that's okay. All right, let's finish off our silver with just underneath those leaves. Okay. There's really not going to be much because you're not seeing a whole lot. Aw, thanks, Allie. Oh, okay. Well, that's not too terrible. I was thinking it's like once a month or once a week or something. Can you imagine? Walk by as you're at your desk. Yoink! It's like, ah! Warning! Alright, then let's grab Payne's Gray. Okay. You know what's funny is earlier I could hear Steve getting something out of the kitchen. Just, you know, because I could hear the plate clink or something like that. My instinct was to have him come in and tell us what we were having because I immediately thought of, or what he was eating, because I immediately thought of Mary. I know Steve's getting food, therefore he needs to tell us what Steve's getting. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our greens now. Let's do those leaves and that mushroom, okay? So let's grab... What do we want? I think Viridian and Prussian and leaf green middle. So Viridian, Prussian green, and leaf green middle. I know, right? It's so little and cute. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're using Viridian. I tried to turn off the notifications from Discord, but they still keep coming. Help me! Okay, so are you talking desktop or mobile, Della? Desktop or mobile, because it'll be different for one or the other. One, for desktop, you change within the program itself. But for Discord, I mean, you can change it in Discord, but if it's on mobile, you can also change that on your phone. Hi, Boots! No, there's a setting she can just click off. Oh, my hair tie just snapped. I really gotta get my own hair ties and stop wearing my daughter's. They're just, we got this giant bag of them, so I always grab it, but it just does not last that long on my hair. There we go. Let's see. As soon as you reply, I'll walk you through it. Oh, you're on mobile. There it is. Okay, so there's a couple things you can do. You can go to Discord. I'm going to open it up here and just follow along with you here. Okay, go to Discord, and you're going to hit... Okay. Let's switch to general here. Okay, so you're going to hit this little three lines here. That's your menu. And then you will... Oh, no, wait, sorry. I'm trying to remember. It's different for me because I'm the mod for it. Ah, there you go. That's easy enough. Okay, so when you're in your screen here, just swipe to the right, and then it'll pop up here, and it has everybody's lists, and then there's a little bell that says notifications, and you can just tap that, and then it'll give you the options for like mute this channel. So that's just for the channel. For the entire thing itself, you should be able to shut it off on your phone too. When you go into notifications on your phone, you can select off the Discord notifications. Oh, Ritter! Angela, I just saw what you posted for the Christine Karen pages. Okay, sorry, this is not a time for me. I'm like browsing Discord now. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna stop coloring and I'll just browse Discord with you guys. But yeah, you can fiddle with those settings, but you can also just turn off notifications. If you go into your phone and pull up the apps, you can go to your apps and hit notifications, and it will just, you can like turn off the notifications for it, if that makes sense. There we go. Okay, oh, thanks, Mary. I changed the notification on Discord for only those directly related to me. Yes. Yeah, so I opened them back up since I'm running it. I need to be able to like do that. But when I was in like gaming Discords, I usually only turned it on when somebody specifically like tagged my name or sent me like a private message or something. Okay, let's see. Prussian green. Which is why sometimes when I have an announcement for everyone, I will do type in the @ symbol, and then I'll type everyone, because then that sort of tags everybody in there, you know, if there's an announcement or whatever else. Okay, we're using Prussian green. Right, and then leaf green middle. Now, I believe I used the blender pencil on those leaves. I want to try and keep this fairly consistent, you know? So we're just going to smooth this out with the blender pencil so we get the same kind of greens as the previous leaves. But I also want to add some red to this. So we're going to grab Indian red. What time is it anyway? 10:30? Oh, we're not that late. We're not that late. I don't know enough about it to consider it an option. I talked to my doctor. She said it's safe with my meds and no interactions. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Boots. I've considered it for my cat that has issues during thunderstorms. I know there's versions for pets. Help him chill out a little bit. He's got a vet appointment later this week, so I'm going to talk to the vet about options for things to help him calm down a little bit. He gets so stressed. We have a thunder shirt for him, but, you know, sometimes it's not enough. Okay, so we're going to blend this here. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. And there are our leaves. Our leaves. I always feel weird when I say our. No, it's there are our leaves. There we go. Okay, let's do this little mushroom, okay? So we need kind of like a beigey-ish color. Let's grab Naples Yellow. Naples Yellow, where are you? I think this is you right here. Yes, yes, Naples Yellow. And let's grab cinnamon. Cinnamon, 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 cinnamon. Okay, cinnamon. And then I want, do we already, yes, we already have Indian red out. I want Indian red, and I want vermilion, I think. Vermilion, yes. Okay. So first we're going to grab cinnamon. We'll zoom in a bit for that. Here we go. It's just so teeny tiny. I mean, look, it's like the size of my fingernail. Now it's making me want tea. Hey, it's well, I don't know what time, I don't remember what time it is there, but it's at nighttime. Nice little wind down cup of chamomile. I am going to get rid of that because I have been consistently putting shadows on the left, and to throw a shadow on the right just seems a little funky. So we're going to get rid of that real quick. Aw, thanks, Allie. All right, so cinnamon. Here we go on the left side. That's better. Oh, same time. Okay, perfect. All right. See, I know, Evelyn, like I should know this because because I've seen your mailing address before, but I have the worst memory. It's like I will try and remember something for as long as I need it, and then I got to push it out. Naples Yellow light. Okay, let's actually get some dark brown real quick. Ooh, sepia. Sepia, I think would be good. It works amazing for dogs. I've seen it give dogs a very nervous reaction to storms and fireworks who can calm in an instant. Yeah, see, but I just don't know. And that's what I've seen it for is, we're using sepia, is for dogs. So I just don't know how that translates for cats, you know? All right, now we're going to use Indian red, CBD pet treats. Oh, that could be good. All right, Indian red. Okay. And then vermilion. Okay, a little bit there, and I want to leave kind of a light spot for a highlight here. Okay, and then we'll use our blender. It's so teeny tiny. Is that the... Did I just snap that? Did you guys hear that snap? No, I think that was the blender that snapped. Or not the blender, the... It like clicked. So that wasn't the blender that just snapped. That's why I have it in the thing. There we go. Tiny little mushroom. Oh, a spray. Oh, interesting. That could be interesting. Okay, let's use, what is this? Prussian green? No, where's that leaf green middle? Do I want that? No, we'll grab Prussian green. And I want to just put just a small, very light, tiny little outline right there. Teeny tiny. Now it's kind of hard to see, but it's there, and it's there for a reason. All right, I think all we have left is our butterfly. It's teeny tiny, right, Allie? It's so little. It's a little mushroom. That's my baby talk voice right there. Turning out too bad. I'm pretty pleased with this. Yeah, although looking at it zoomed out, I do want to refine this real quick. And this. And this. Here we go. There we go. A little bit here. There we go. A little bit there. There. That's better. That's better. Yeah. Yay! Aw, thanks, Della. Okay, last thing is a little butterfly. We need some blue. Blue, blue, blue. Da-ba-dee, da-ba-da. Prussian blue. Prussian blue, Prussian blue, Prussian blue, Prussian blue. Here we go. All right, Prussian blue. Prussian blue, and it's a small space, so let's grab primary blue. I don't think we'll use 3 colors. We will use Prussian blue and primary blue. Yeah. Okay. Zoom in a tad, make it a little lighter. There we go. All right, so we're going to start with Prussian blue. Okay. And is that just for joint pain boots or migraines, or actually, you know, it's you don't have to say, never mind. I shouldn't ask. Right, Kenny? It would be so cute. It'd be super cute. Okay. Thanks, Shannon. Oh gosh, okay, yeah, that would definitely. All right, so that's blue there. We're gonna add some blue here. Okay. Blue here. Okay, and then primary blue. Turn. Okay. And then I want to grab Naples Yellow light. Okay. We're going to use the white also, because I will say cast arts don't blend quite the way I want them to. All right, so white cracks me up every time I see this band-aid on my finger here. Looking like a little Paw Patrol. Okay, gonna smooth this out. Okay, and then we're gonna grab purple. Yep, butterfly. Oh, okay, awesome, Mary. Well, have a great night. You have a great night. Rest up. Sorry, I'm just fixing some of that line that got some white over it. All right, now we need purple. We're gonna grab Purple Lake Deep. Purple Lake Deep, and we're gonna grab lavender. Okay. Here we go. All right, and lavender. I think we're gonna need some pink. There we go. We are in the home stretch, people, home stretch. Let's grab azalea pink. Okay, let's grab our white. Okay. And then I want to do like a dark pink. So we're going to get, let's see. How about aubergine? Is it aubergine or aubergine? How do you guys pronounce it? Aubergine, aubergine, and let's grab purple, which is funny because I don't imagine this is what purple is. Okay. I say like Aubrey, but I could be wrong. Aubergine. You do realize I'm gonna have to say it like that from now on, Shannon. Aubergine. Aubergine. Okay. I feel like we need that Google thing where we can ask them and then it sounds it out for us. Aw, thanks, Charlotte. Okay, now purple. Because first we used aubergine. Lozzie will be proud or Twitch, one or the other. I'm okay with both. Because either she's proud of me or we have a lot of fun. So I'm cool with either. All right, and that was azalea pink there. Now we're going to use our white. Okay. And then I want to grab, where did it go? Viridian. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of Viridian in here, just as a little bit of something else on the wings. But we're using it on all the spaces, all the things. Okay. A little bit there, a little bit there. Okay, now inside, I think we'll do, what do I want to do on the inside? Okay, I know. Okay, we're gonna use vermilion again. Vermilion and cadmium orange. Cadmium orange and cream. Selena. Okay. So vermilion, not vermilion. Vermilion. Been hanging out with the kids and their Pokemon too much. Maybe I said it like you would say Charmeleon, but again, that's references of a small person, I suppose. All right, there's that orange, and then cream. No, that's Naples Yellow Light. Do I have cream for? I think I've just been calling it cream anyway, but we want lemon yellow light anyway. lemon yellow light. There we go. Nice and bright kind of pop in the middle there. Let's use our white. Okay. There we are. And then we're going to grab cadmium yellow deep. Cadmium yellow deep. Where are you? There you are. Cadmium yellow deep and Naples yellow light. Aw, thanks. Well, see, that's what I was thinking. So orange and blue are complementary, and yellow is complementary of purple. So that is why I chose those colors. And then we're gonna do the Naples. Doesn't make a huge difference on the yellow, but we are gonna grab our white. Clean the tip a little bit. All right, blend that out. There we go. And then I want to grab, let's see, a little bit of the cadmium orange, just a smidge on the edge there. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna get vermilion. Right here. And right here. And I want to use that cadmium orange again. Just kind of lightly. Then we're going to use our white. And then what we're going to do is we are going to grab, let's grab our red Sleechy metallic gel pen and our blue, red and blue. Okay. First we're going to use the red. Okay. Okay, bear with me. I know this is such a teeny tiny butterfly, but we're adding the little extras that make him pop a little bit, you know? There we go. And then we're gonna do blue. For the antennae. All right. So let's zoom out. Do we want to add anything else? Do we? I feel like just because the butterfly is here, I do want to do one thing. I want to grab black, or at least a dark gray. Where'd it go? Gosh, I've got too many pencils here. Let's grab cool gray. And right where the little feetsies are, I want to outline where we put that white. In fact, yeah, we may add that kind of up. Just a real thin outline. It's not that dark black, you know, dark thick black that we had. I just want to add a real thin outline. Here, I'll look up a chat in just a second. I'm in the home stretch. I get focused. Just a tiny, tiny little bit. Tiny, tiny, thin little line. Okay. Thin, thin little line. Okay. All right. Okay. What time is it? 10:48. We're not doing too shabby. All right. What do we think, chat, of our little teapot? I feel like that came out pretty decent. Perfect. He needed grounding. Yes. Oh my gosh, I missed a bunch of chat. Aw, thanks everyone. Yeah, I'm pleased with it. I mean, it took us a few streams to get through it, but I think it was worth the wait. Next question is, I got to decide, do we want to finish the witch next or the pumpkin fairy house? I'm kind of leaning towards the witch only because I know we'll finish it sooner, but we'll see. I mean, our next live stream isn't going to be until Friday anyway. But yeah. So let's see. We had 2 winners tonight. We had, oh, but Loretta gave it to Aspie. Okay, so Aspie, make sure you send me an email so I have your email. Brian of B&D Crafts, if you haven't sent me an email yet, make sure you send me an email so I could send those. Yeah, don't forget we've got the Discord. And then also, so this is the page that everybody won. But if you are a member, you get 50% off this. So be sure to check the members only post for that coupon code. I think that's about it. I mean, what, this is day 4 in a row of streaming. It feels like it's only, you know, kind of just getting normal. But oh, Allie, I'm so glad. Yeah, I'll post a picture of this on the stuff, on the, you know, all the social, the medias of social. But yeah, so we'll keep working on some Halloween stuff, and yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but that's about it, peoples. You did, Kenny? Wait, no, it's 50% off for members, Kenny. 50% off for members. There's that code for it. Or wait, are you, Kenny? I don't know. But yeah, Evelyn, yeah, hung in there. Shannon? Although, Kenny, I did send your sticker off today. I was so confused, Kenny. I'm like, wait, I'm confused. Although, really, I should just auto-send all my mod free pages all the time for thanks for all their hard work. Anyway. Okay, folks. Well, I think that's about it. It was a nice kind of chill wind down from 4 days of streaming. Shannon. Okay, so, let's see. Who's live tomorrow? Does anybody know who's live tomorrow? Of course. Thanks, Kenny. And thank you, Kenny and Shannon, for being my mods, and Steve. Yeah, I saw you, Bo. I'm so glad you were here. Yeah, but I think Tanya and Mary might stream. Oh, Sammy and Connie and Tanya. Perfect. All right, so keep an eye out for them. It was an amazing 4 days. I don't think I have ever streamed 4 days in a row. That was intense. That was intense. And you know, if I get my throat 100%, maybe we can do these more often. But, yeah, I think Steve will be happy to have me back for help on the weekends. Doesn't mean we won't do any more weekend streams, but maybe keep them to like once a month. But don't forget, end of this month too, there's going to be, I think they're putting together a Halloween special. So more details on that to come later, but keep an eye out for those. But yeah. Hi, Steve. All right, everyone. Have a great evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is. Have a good, I don't know, Allie, you might just have to wait and see. Have a good rest of your week. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you all Friday night. All right? All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye.